Hello Libra, and welcome back. And if you are new here, I love you already. Just like to take a moment to thank all of you that have bought me a coffee, because it really helps support this channel, and it helps me grow the channel, and it helps me do things and gives me the time. Libra, this is going to be a general reading for the month of August. Oh, and by the way, the details on how to, join others and buy me a coffee are right down below. This is going to be a reading for the month of August, a general reading, and as usual, we're going to do it in 3 parts. We're going to have a look at your state of mind, where you're coming from, what's led you here, where you're heading to, and then your path through August, and then some great advice from the universe right at the end. Let's get into it. Spirit, what do we have for Libra for August? Blessings and advice for Libra for August. Let's get into it. Wow. Let me just tell you that this month's readings are just filled with major arcana. It's like there's a massive change in energy going on right now. And yeah, I feel it. Libra, the card that represents you this month is the Devil. And the Devil is you feeling like you may be on a freight train that's running a little bit out of control. So perhaps obsessing over something or someone, or perhaps just overindulging, in some way or another. It's not always a bad thing. If this is kept in control, it can be an amazing space. I know, my baby. It can be an amazing space to be in. It's like a roller coaster ride. Maybe you've met somebody new and the relationship is very physical. Your challenge is questioning whether you're doing the right thing, whether this is the right thing or not. But it certainly feels like it's a roller coaster ride for you. And as I say, your only challenge for the month really is to figure out whether this is right for you or not. Come. So where you're coming from is the Wheel of Fortune. So something's changed for you. And in a good way. Normally when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, it's a good change. So the reason you're on this roller coaster is because something's changed, and it's something that you've changed for you. When it's the Tower card, it's an uncontrollable change managed by an external factor. When it's the Wheel of Fortune card, it's as a result of stuff that you've done. So something's changed. That's what's bringing you here. In your heart space, I see you feeling loved. So whatever this roller coaster ride is, I see you feeling like suddenly you have everything that you need, and in your headspace, you're feeling like you're getting attention, like exclusive attention, all for you. It's this roller coaster ride that you're on. And it's intense from every angle. And it's so intense it feels wrong sometimes. And where you're headed to is the Temperance card. And yeah, this is you needing to temper whatever going on. So needing to tone it down, needed to rein it in, needing to learn from this ride and take those lessons forward with you. it's needing to tone it down. So if this is an obsession with a person or an intense physical relationship, just be in that. I see you moving into the space of, well, maybe we need to just calm it down a little bit. Okay, so that's good news for me. So when I draw the devil as an energy card, I always like stress that you're going through something that's not good for you, but I see this as you managing it in the future. Wow, Libra, what is going on? Mm-hmm. So the voice in your head, your negative space card, your insecurity, is the Five of Cups. So it's you worried about regretting what's going on right now in the future. Yeah, so it's running like crazy, and you're concerned that you may regret whatever you're doing or whatever you got yourself into. But when it's in this position, it usually means, don't regret it. You probably won't regret it. You probably won't have reason to regret it. Let's put it that way. Like it's controllable. Because the environment you're operating in, and if this is the other person, it's the start of something stable. Or your environment is stable. It's stable enough to manage. And it's moving into a more stable position. So if you're worried about, if this is another person and you're worried about the stability of this person, I think you're okay. Your advice, is to keep your eye on the future and what do you want out of this? Okay, just keep that in your mind. Is this what you want? Do you want this to go ahead? Do you want it to move forward? And if you become sure of that, okay, all right, let me put it this way. So, if I can tell a story, and it's an analogy, so try and put it into whatever story you have at the moment, what's going on for you. And I'm going to use it as you having met this person. You met this person. You're feeling amazing. The sex is like, wow. I mean, it's so wow. You're like, should I really be doing this? It's so good. Okay. You're going to learn from it. You're going to worry that you're going to regret it, but the universe is saying, don't worry about that. The reality is this person is quite stable. Okay. And it's okay to let yourself run. But the universe is saying is at the end of the day, you have to figure out whether this is just a fantasy or whether you can be grounded in this. But you will know. Let's put it that way. The universe is saying you will have it figured out in the end. Whether this is just fantasy, you living out of fantasy, or you're both living out of fantasy, or whether you can make it work. Let's get some clarifiers. I'm kind of envious. Yeah. Yeah, I think whatever's going on, I think is going to be good for you. Let's put it that way. And my first clue is this Ace of Coins being the environment and representing the other person is stability. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which is passion. So I see this passion continuing. Whatever this is about, I see this passion continuing. I see you being, I want to say worshipped. In other words, the other person looks up to you. Worship's a little bit strong, but they certainly see you as a little bit of a celebrity. And I see a strong foundation building, you know. This quite literally could be marriage. So and when it's wands, okay. And I've got 3 wands now, and 3 very strong positive wands in this last 3 cards. And when it's wands, it's about lessons and values. And these are all the positive lessons and values. So it's stuff that you can learn from whatever you're going through that is going to take you forward. No matter what happens, you're going to feel emboldened, more passionate about life. You're going to step up, and your skin is literally going to glow. And it's going to create stability for you in the future. It's like, if this thing is temporary, it doesn't matter, because they're going to teach you stuff about yourself that you're going to take forward with you. Gemini, this is an amazing reading, and as I say, I'm a little jealous of you right now. And yeah, if this resonates with you, drop a like and subscribe, as I'd love to see you again soon.